first look at this schedule, let's just talk about what's popping out at you guys. What do you think's going to be exciting for this season? Just first look at the schedule, what's popping out at you?
I think right off the bat, the first matchup that's probably going to be Tampa Bay, Tennessee, with the two #1 rookie quarterbacks. I think that'll be interesting. That'll be a big talking point. Tampa Bay likely to take Jameis Winston, and Marcus Mariota probably going to Tennessee at #2. So they're facing off in Week 1 right off the bat. That game has me intrigued, even though it probably won't be on at the sports bar because nobody other than me will care about that game.
Well, you and all the Florida State fans.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. Well, what else? What else do you guys see going on here? We got.
Well, I saw that Seattle had that bye after Week 3, and setting up that 13-game stretch after the first 3 games of the season, and it looks like they've dodged that bullet, and they have their bye Week 11, which helps for them. And instead, in their place, a Super Bowl favorite Denver has that bye after Week 3, and they're kind of a older team. They have some linemen that are a little long in the tooth, so that's going to be tough for Denver.
All right, I like it, yeah. And
I would also throw in that Seattle's schedule right off the bat looks very difficult. It starts at St. Louis, right? And St. Louis is, manageable game for Seattle, but St. Louis supposedly improved. At Green Bay, I mean, it's not crazy to think, Green Bay's going to be a revenge game. Seattle could be 0-2. At home against Chicago and Detroit, probably winnable games, but Detroit was pretty good last year. Chicago supposedly better. At the Bengals will be tough. Home to Carolina. I know Carolina's kind of weak, but still division winner. Then at San Francisco, at Dallas. That is not a very easy stretch in their first 8 weeks there for the Super Bowl chance.
all right, let's talk about something else too here. I mean, everybody's talking about it, at least anyone who's following the NFL right now, is that Packers-Seattle Seahawks game that's going down in Week 2. How early is that? That seems way too early to me. But then again, is that when the Packers might actually want to see the Seahawks early in the season? They might have a better chance of taking the win here early. What do you guys think?
The Packers really have, I think, one of the more, early time. Yeah.
Well, there he goes.
Come on, Jordan, spit it out.
You cut out there. Go ahead.
No, I mean, the Packers after that Seahawks game, though, if you look at them, their schedule, they have the Chiefs and 49ers right after that. So the first part of their schedule is a little rough. So, yeah, it's a little early bang for the Packers, but looking down later, I think that I think potentially the second half of the schedule could be pretty favorable to the Green Bay Packers. But, yeah, looking forward to that Week 2 game. I mean, that's going to be a completely great game. Packers pretty much went into Seattle and almost won that game, obviously, in the playoffs. So I think it'll be a really interesting one to watch to see if Green Bay can kind of come back out this time around, maybe get the win this time.
Yeah, I definitely have Green Bay taking that game as a revenge factor.
All
no
right.
doubt about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I could definitely see the same thing. Now, what's interesting about this Green Bay Packers team is last season when they were at home, they were 8-0, but on the road they were 4-4. Do you guys think that that's going to be an issue for them this year?
I think it's the same thing for them every year. It's they're always about a 500, slightly above, slightly below road team, but at home is where they're tough to beat. I actually think that Seattle will be. I think this is an easier game for them going there in Week 2 than it would be, say, Week 17, Week 16. There's no cold. It'll still be relatively warm. I don't think Green Bay is going to have as big of a home field advantage. I agree with you in terms of the revenge factor, but I actually think that's a little bit easier for Seattle to go there in Week 2 than it would be later.